All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, late as usual. Time for the end of day PulseWave report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports. If you're not trading with the Pulse Waves, I don't know how in the world you are going to make money on a consistent basis in these markets. Let's jump right into it. We don't have very long. All right, so the first thing I'm looking up here is a request from one of our post waivers. This is Micro Strategies. The ticker is MSTR. All right, so as you can see here, we had this rally alert back on April the 8th. We've gotten continued upside production since then, and now we have a crash alert for tomorrow's trading. We're not far away from the trend line support initial target, but it's still, that's where we're possibly heading. Probably would dip below that toward maybe even south of 650. We'll see. But for right now, we are technically still, the bulls have control as far as the overall chart pattern goes, but looks like the bears may wrestle control of it for tomorrow's trading. For heads up, if you are long in micro strategies. All right, the next chart is soybean futures. Okay, so we were trending here, and now we're starting to go sideways, and we've gone from bullish to neutral. We came into today with a rally alert, got that nice upside production. Chances are it will continue, and we'll lock back in on the bull pattern. The last time we tried to do that, the bears actually kept control of the market and actually had prices to come back down toward the trend line support, and that just set up another buying opportunity. It looks like we could see beans in the teens for the foreseeable future, so we will see about that. As far as BNB, that's not on the reports at this time. They were a while back. I have been thinking about possibly bringing BNB back to the cryptos. We shall see. I'm working on a big project. I'll let you know further about that. We'll see. Let's see. You said PNL on the ASX. All right, let's see. I don't recall hearing about that one, so this is a new one. Let's see. P&L. Yeah, Paringa Resources. I don't recall. This is my first time I think us pulling this one up. Let me make sure we got you though on the you said this is the ASX. Let me make sure this is on the current ASX. If not, I'll make sure to add this one for you so it'll be on the next report. Because I don't remember this one at all. PNL. Let's see. ASX. All right. Nope, that wasn't on the report. All right, I just added it to the ASX. So it will be on the next report as long as we have enough data. It looks like we do, so you shouldn't have a problem. All right, so this one's been in a long-term bear market, as you can see, and all rallies are being sold. We came into today under the auspices of a crash alert as well. So as of right now, the pattern is still bearish, and I would definitely follow the reports on that. Like I said, it should be on the next ASX report, and you should be all right. Okay, you wanted to see Theta. All right, let me see here. You want to see Theta. Give me just a second. I didn't have that one ready, but it's up now. Okay, so Theta is also still consolidating from this bar here. We're still trading in this range of March the 24th. And we've been flip-flopping as we're going sideways. So we got a crash alert for tomorrow's trading. Trend line support is the possible target on this one if we get any production from that one on Theta. All right, next we got the Dow Futures. Dow Futures is still wide open to the upside. Here's your rally alert back here, and here's all the upside production. So the system is still long and strong in the Dow. Doesn't seem to have any kind of pullback or anything in sight. It's just doing what it's doing. I just don't. I don't know what's up. I don't know what else to tell you on that one. All right, the Aussie. Let's take a look at the Australian dollar. All right, you can see here was the rally alert. We finally got some upside production after a very prolonged, just sideways movement here. But now the market is looking like it's ready to break north. So this could be a nice one to the upside. If so, it'll be wide open to the upside. Shouldn't stop until you get close to taking out this pointer way back up in here. So and that's north of 80. So looking good right now for the Aussie. What about Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin now has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. All right, has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Trend line support is way down here. Definitely want to follow the reports on this one. You know, Bitcoin is volatile, but you got to follow your reports. All right. Next up, we got DOT. DOT also has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Trend line support down here is the initial target. Got to be ready for these things, ladies and gentlemen. Got to be fast and furious. Euro yen has been under the crash alert, but we haven't gotten any real downside production yet. But the trend line support south of 129 is the initial target there. Next up, we got the pound sterling, and you can see here we had the rally alert. We got the upside production. Now we got the sideways movement. So the momentum is just flat. You're in a neutral zone. So it's neutral to slightly bullish. Nat gas, as we're now in the spring season, you see that huge collapse we had. Then it went sideways, and it's trying to just bounce around here. It's probably going to stay in this bearish pattern, though. We do have a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading on nat gas. XRP Ripple, all right? This one's wide open to the top side, too. It's just looking like the Dow right now. Here's your last rally alert from April 10th, and we just keep going up. All right, so next up we got, let's see here, Theta. All right, we did look at Theta already. Okay, my bad. All right, let's take a look now at gold futures. Again, you just came out of a bearish situation and now you've gone neutral, but you're still under the auspices of a crash alert. So definitely be on the lookout here. Could it break out topside and get deeper into the Kumo cloud? Yeah. But it could also break down because you are under a lot of selling pressure here, ladies and gentlemen, in gold. What about the Nasdaq? Well, we got a crash alert for the Nasdaq for tonight into tomorrow's trading. We're talking down here at the 13,100 level is the initial targeted trend line support. All right, what about the Russell My Hustle, which has been the weakest of the bunch? You had the crash alert. You got this downside production. Got a little pop today, but you're still just surfing around the 2,200 mark, which is where the trend line support is. So this one could break too. And last but not least, what about silver? Well, silver's faring no different than gold right now. Here's your crash alert. You got that initial downside production. Now you've come back up here to what the overhead trend line resistance, ready for a fall down. So again, markets are looking a little bearish here, ladies and gentlemen. Can't get past that. Can't shake that. Markets are looking a little bearish here. All right, so you definitely want to keep your eyes and ears open on this one. All right, you want to see Fizz. All right, let's see. Not familiar with this one. National Beverage on the Nasdaq. All right, let me make sure that it is also in the database since it is a U.S. equity. Anything that I'm not familiar with that you guys ask me, I always check it just to make sure that it's in the dashboard. If it's not, then I go ahead and I add it for you. That way you'll have it on the next report. Okay, we do have Fizz. All right, good. All right, so Fizz has been consolidating down here for a very long time, several weeks, just moving sideways, doing really nothing. But now you're under the auspices of a rally alert. You got a little bit of upside production. Now you're just moving sideways again. All this action is happening below the Kumo cloud. So this one just doesn't have any momentum yet in it. So definitely one to watch. It is on the dashboard, so I would just follow the dashboard on this one if you are a subscriber. All right, SKT. I'm not familiar with this one either. Is this Tanger Factory REIT? Is that it? SKT? Because I also have an SKT on the ASX, which is Sky Network Television. So let's just go with the first one here. All right, the first one here is SKT Tanger Factory Outlet. All right, and you can see we had the rally alert here on March the 30th, and you've gotten constant upside production from that rally alert. The bottom of the Kumo cloud is the initial target on this one. All right, next up, VZ, I believe that's Verizon, if my memory serves me correctly. Yep, let's see what Verizon talking about. All right, so you had this crash alert, you got this immediate downside production and more breaking down, and then you got this pop spike today and then a reversing into the close. So you're already right here near your initial target of the trend line support. Got to fill this gap some kind of way. Let me see. I think today may have technically done it. Let's see. 58.13. Actually, it hit today's high equals the high of this bar. So that technically does not technically equal a fill. So you're probably going to get a bounce up here, maybe another day or two of filling this gap before coming back down again, possibly. We shall see. Definitely follow the report on this one too. You don't want to be out there by yourself. You said the Aussie yen had nice upside today. Let me go ahead and peep that. Let me see. I didn't look at that one. Let me see. Let's see what we got. Aussie yen. I have that around here somewhere. Yep, it is definitely on the dashboard. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so here's Aussie yen. So you had the last alert you had on this one was on March the 18th, and you got this immediate downside production. Then the market bounced nicely off of that. Bears came back in, took it back down again, and now today you had that huge rally. Yeah, huge rally today. Like I say, I would just follow the reports on this one too. This one has been trending for a long time. Look at this. You had no signals since October the 29th of last year. That's when you got your rally alert, and it's been nothing but upside ever since until March the 18th of this year. So yeah, this one's like that. Yeah, you guys, I'm in the lab, man. I've been in the lab heavy. Okay. Working on some things. I'm looking to bring forth some new cryptos. I'm going to be adding some new cryptos. Not a lot, just a couple. Big things are happening in the crypto space, and I want to make sure that us pulse waivers are on top of it and in front of all of it. So I've been working night and day, working hard to make sure that the pulse waves are on point to get you guys in the money. All right. So trust and believe, good things are on the horizon. All right. So when I'm out of the lab 100%, then I will get back to doing videos on a more timely, consistent basis. Right now it's sketchy. I'm all over the place, but just hang in there, because at the end of the day, you don't really care about all that. You just want to make that money, right? All right. So remember now, smash that like button. Remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Peace.